Thank you very much and welcome to Maina Wachira Television Talk with Professionals. This is another chance that you're going to have a professional on set. And we usually say that this is home of great creativity, good dreams, and reality. And without wasting much time, I want to introduce to you one of the most favorite CEOs. Ameniambia something to do with principal something atatuelezea. He's an insurance CEO, insurance company CEO, and the company is none other than Neil Insurance Company. So today I want us to talk with a professional in insurance. Na bila kupoteza wakati wowote, tumkaribishe. Although tuko kwake.
Karibuni sana.
Yes. So even without me wasting much time or even without saying anything else, I want you to greet our audience.
Yes.
Amwambie wewe ni nani, unajua naweza kuwa nimedanganya.
Ni ukweli.
Ati ni ukweli nimedanganya. Amwambie wewe ni nani and maybe what you do so that we can continue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Samuel Kahara, the CEO of Neil Insurance Agency. Situated here in Nairobi at Hurlingham Plaza. You are welcome to visit us anytime. We do professional insurance, and that's why you are here.
Wow.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's very brief. Yeah. So in this platform of ours,
yes,
I talk with professionals.
Yes.
We are very enlightened to have you. Tumefurahia sana kukua na wewe.
I'm also very happy.
Na venye tulikuuliza ukatuambia ni vizuri tukuje hapo ofisini.
Yes.
Tumefurahia sana.
Yes,
even accepting us to come and visit you in your office.
Yes.
Hiyo ni kitu ambacho we don't take it for granted.
Karibuni sana.
On this platform,
yes,
huwa tunataka watu waelewe zaidi more about what different professionals entails.
Yes.
And you being a professional in the field of insurance,
yes,
actually being a CEO,
yes,
you started somewhere.
Yeah, started somewhere.
So can you briefly,
yes,
tell us how you thought of this dream? How did you dream about this? How did you get this creativity?
Yes.
And how did you get to put it into reality?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me say that when I was in high school, I really wanted to become a journalist, a broadcaster, all time favorite. And that is something I pursued actually when I finished high school.
Wow.
I did a diploma in mass communication stroke journalism.
Yeah.
And I perfected very well.
Wow.
But unfortunately, that time we only had I think four stations.
Wow.
So you can see the kind of competition you are in. So it gave me a little bit of a challenge. I could not fit in that field so much because the competition was so high.
Yeah.
But still in high school, I knew that I can do well in insurance. So I was thinking, I do journalism to the latter. But in case it fails, I try my hands in insurance. Yes. And that's where I started actually. When I finished journalism, I tried to look for a job. It was a difficult task for me. So that is how I got myself employed as a personal assistant.
Personal assistant in the field of insurance.
In the field of insurance. And I did my best actually, because I used to handle some insurance issues here and there for my boss. But unfortunately, I only worked for 4 months.
4 months?
Yes. And I was fired. I was sacked. And I got this kind of bitterness that I'm sacked. I don't know the reason why. There was no good reason why I was sacked. So
amkugombana na yeye pale.
Hatukugombana. Actually, it was just about a contract. The contractual things actually, like he said that he's paying me more. Now he came up with another contract that he should be paying me less. And when I disputed, that's how I was shown the door.
Kwani hiyo contract ilikuwa inaenda miaka ngapi?
Hiyo contract, unajua contract ilikuwa tunafanya kazi na yeye ananilipa this amount of money. Actually, I should not hide. My first salary I was earning 9,000 shillings. And that, yes, 9,000 shillings. And I could feel I was a real son for that time. And then he came up with this other contract that I should earn 5,000 shillings.
From 9,000
to 5,000. Yes. And there was no good explanation as to why this was done. So when I say now, these 5,000 shillings was too little, I was told now, wewe ukatafute kazi mahali kwingine. If you cannot take this one.
Okay.
So I was filled with a lot of bitterness, and that's where the idea of owning my own
company,
that I'll never get fired again.
where you have your own rules, your own contracts.
And where I'll be earning everything, like hizi hatugawani na mtu. It's not like I'm bringing business for me to get a share of the commission. So I decided now from that day henceforth I'm going to work towards owning my own company.
Wow.
Same to what I was doing back there. Now, unfortunately, I did not have the required papers, so I had to go back to school and do a little bit of do a little bit of insurance. And to cut the story short, I tried my best. I slept hungry for some days. I was the teacher in my house. I was at the same time I was the student. And God is good, I passed all the examinations. The government recognized me, gave me a license, and that's how I kickstarted Neil Insurance.
Wow. Tunaendelea kusikiza Kahara Neil Insurance. He's the CEO. Kuna jina lingine uliniambia wanaitwa
principal officers.
Yes.
I'm the principal officer.
So CEO is the same as a principal officer when it comes to insurance.
When it comes to insurance.
Wow.
A principal officer is the same as a CEO or the director.
Nitakuwa namuita hivyo sasa, principal officer. So it is very interesting to hear that you decided to start your own company after being sacked. Yani ile machungu ya kufutwa kazi sasa ndio imefanya uweze kuanzisha
company. Hiyo machungu ndio ilifanya nifikirie a way that I can now start earning on my own. Without someone telling me that, giving me threats, I'm going to fire you because you have not done ABCD. I be my own boss.
So there is one question that I want to ask. When you are working with other company that you are sacked, what are the things that you learned from that company which motivated you to feel like, now I'm capable of starting my own company? Because I know to start your own company, at least you need to have a lot of experience, a lot of motive, and maybe you need to have a lot of motivation. So what motivated you to have that urge of starting your own company?
The mistakes that I made, I made, when you are green in a certain area, you make mistakes. But now the best thing about making a mistake is you learn from it. So you know that now I've made this mistake, tomorrow I'll not do the same mistake. I'll find a way of doing of improving myself. So I could see that the kind of mistakes that I made were not permanent. They were something that you can solve. So I could get motivated when I do something and learn from it. So I got a new experience day by day. Just like that. Then I found that with this kind of experience, I can now stand on my own and also become an employer.
Because I can see that you're both guys who start by working and they learn later on. So you went to the field first, then you went to school afterwards. So is it that that field was so much motivating in terms of ulipata pesa bila kusomea ama ilikuwa nini hicho? Unajua kuna kitu bado unatafuta pale kwa sababu when you got employed unajua ulifanya journalism na kufanya journalism ulienda ukakosa kazi after going for internship. Unajua ulienda hizo internship and then ukaona the only opportunity that was there was in the insurance company. Ukaenda pale hivi kama umeanzishwa kupewa mshahara wenye mlikuwa mnasoma na wao labda pia wakupata kazi kwa journalism. So pale hivi ukiwa katika ile harakati ya kufanya ile kazi, ni mshahara ilikuvutia ama ni kitu ilikuwa ndani yako ilikuvutia zaidi? Alafu kwani hakuko na challenges pale zenye uliona nikianzisha hii kampuni inahitaji pesa mingi sana nitalemewa?
Now let's say this I had this dream of owning my own insurance company later. Once I started working for that gentleman.
And sorry to cut you short, kwa sababu huwa nasikia watu wengi wakisema those people that work with insurances, nasikia mtu akisema ameajiriwa for some period of time, ameenda hungry, they are not making sales, they are not getting anything, and majority of them they end up even quitting. Wacha wewe kufutwa, wengi hutoka tu wenyewe. Sasa kuna ile kitu natajaribu kutafuta pale, ni ile what was that was so special with you? Uliingia pale kuvutia zaidi, ukaona something or maybe a gap, isipokuwa hiyo ya kufutwa kazi, that was a motivation, ni kama ilikusukuma sana na ikakushawishi sana kuweza kuanzisha kampuni yako. What is that?
Freedom. I really loved freedom.
Yeah.
I did not want to every now and then, but now my boss is calling me, telling me do this, do that. Now imagine doing that on my own, in my own company, still a motivating factor. Same case to freedom, financial freedom. Okay. Yes, because the kind of money that I made here, it's 9,000 shillings, for example. Now that's the kind of money in my own insurance company I can make within 1 hour.
True.
Yes. So there was no need of thinking of staying in employment, whereas I can create an opportunity for myself to make that money within the shortest time possible.
Wow.
Now the money that I make is not a salary. It's out of my own what? It's my own effort. So the more effort I put, the higher I earn, and the more opportunity I get to do what? To grow. Yes.
Mtu anaangalia pale hivi anaona pesa ziko hapa. So much of that. Hiyo tumeelewa kuwa you needed freedom, then you needed to have your own thing penye kuna sheria zako wewe mwenyewe.
And also another thing, here I was employed. Now I was asking myself, if I was employed, however young I was that time, why can't I also employ other people? I give an avenue for people to earn, to make their living out of my own venture. You feel great.
True.
Yes.
Especially when you are helping others to earn a living.
Yes.
Haya, wakati ulianzisha kampuni yako, did it get to a point where you felt like, hey, I did a mistake. Imekuwa ngumu sasa, kinaniramba. Did you ever get yourself in such a situation?
Okay, such situations normally come. And due to the circumstances and what you are facing when starting, because it's not an easy walk. Actually, it's not a walk in the park. So there are times you feel like, hey, now this has been too much for me. But one thing I've never done, I've never looked back. I've never regretted why I did this, because I fixed my eyes on the prize. So I knew it's only this time I'm going through this kind of tribulations. And I was looking like 5 years down the line, where will I be?
Okay.
So I could see that life could have been much easier 5 years to come than now.
Wow.
So I got the motivation to do what? To keep on moving. Yes.
To keep on going.
Yes.
Wow. Nasikianga mkisema in insurance kuna kamnini mnakuanga nayo, never accept a liability. Do you have actually a problem when you are recruiting people to your insurance company? Kama saa hii niko na gari, unataka niingie kwa kampuni yako, and it's new, giving in mind that it is a new company. Do you have a problem recruiting new people to your insurance company, that is?
New clients or new?
Kuweza kushawishi mtu, join the company, ni mzuri, ni the best. Na amesikia mara ya kwanza, amezoea zingine huko.
Okay, we normally present some portfolios of what we've been doing, what we've done in the past, and what we've been doing actually up to this time. We've never had any issue. It's only that when I was starting, people could belittle me. Wanaona kiatu imechapa,
imeinama kidogo kwa kutembea.
Then
because I know kiatu huko na gari.
Yes, uko na gari by the way. So unaona kiatu imeisha, hata wewe mwenyewe by the way unakaa tu shida, umekonda, unakaa njaa. Now someone could ask himself, now is this the kind of a guy I want to entrust with my 50,000 shillings? Will he first of all go buy something for himself? First of all, parent, maybe this guy hajalipa nyumba, anakaa tu shida. At the beginning, I won't lie to you, I used to get those challenges a lot in the beginning. But after nikaenda tu hivyo, there are people who grew confidence in me. And those people have really supported me up to date. And once I did my very, very first business, that business brought another business, which also brought another business. which also brought some other businesses, and that is how I've grown.
Wow.
Yes,
Networking now.
Networking and referrals.
Yeah, referrals.
Yes. So now you find that now I can even receive a call here. Someone telling me, I've been given your number by so and so. I need an insurance cover. Something I've not gone out to tell someone like now this insurance cover. See what. Zinanipata hapa.
Wow.
Yes.
So you have been getting referrals from people that you have worked with.
Yes.
Or people that you have recruited in the company.
Yes.
Haya. Maybe during that period, like ukijaribu kuangalia hivyo, it took you like how many years or maybe how many months for people to start now trusting
believing in me,
believing in you
properly. It took me around.
You're not struggling.
Yes,
now,
it took me around 5 years.
5 years.
5 good years.
Miaka 5.
5 good years. That is when I sold. Now I have a flow of work. Can get a business. I can get several businesses in a month. I could also earn well. 5 good years.
Yani miaka 5 mwaka inaisha hivyo.
Mwaka inaisha.
Mwaka ingine.
I can tell you my very first business. At that time I used to live in Kangemi. I used to stay in a house that I paid a rent for 3,000 shillings.
When you were starting?
I was starting. Yes. Ilikuwa ya mabati. So the very first business.
Yes. Na nyumba ya mabati.
Nilianza huko chini kabisa. So the very first business I did a third party cover for a whole month. Just one, it gave me 700 shillings.
Wow, ya kwanza sasa.
Ya kwanza. Na hapa niko na nyumba ya 3,000 shillings. You see,
after a whole month you just
got
700.
Sijapata biashara. I have tried my best. Nimepata tu moja and I was so lucky to have it. I was happy.
You were shy.
Yes, I was happy because I could see if I get another business like this one, those are 2. I get another one 3 in a month. Rent is settled. If I get another one, nimekula vizuri, nimeshiba. But now in this case, sina rent, but niko na chakula. So what did I do? Mimi nilitafuta chakula nikashiba. Once your stomach is full, you're able to think properly. Yes.
Hauwezi gonjeka. Yes. And you started there kukaa nyumba ya 3,000. Na sasa
actually it was 2,500.
Unaenda unasikiza mtu ati unataka uwekelee gari yako insurance. So on that, sasa nataka unielezee maybe the kind of insurances that you offer to your clients. Sasa hapo 700 nikitaka kujua hiyo iko insurance ya nini. So nikitaka at least you be able to explain which are the kind of insurances that you offer to your clients. Kwa sababu unajua kampuni fulani unasikia inapeana ya magari nini. So on your company maybe which are the kind of insurances that you offer to your clients?
Let me say that insurance is divided into 2. One, we have long-term insurance covers. Number 2, we have short-term insurance covers. If I start with the long-term insurance covers, these are insurance that takes more than 1 year. The ones you hear about, life insurance covers, the savings and investments, life insurance covers, those ones that take long time to mature. Now, when you come to short-term insurance, we have now the general insurance. This is about motor vehicles, about businesses, about buildings, about houses. An insurance that is not going more than 1 year. After 1 year, it expire. You renew it again. Those are the covers that we say are short-term. Now, when it comes to both long-term and short-term insurance covers, we do all of them. We do all of them. Now, when you come to general insurance, it's a little bit broad.
When you say that you do all of them, so it means even if I have a plane, you can still insure that plane.
Yes. Because it falls it falls under it falls under the general insurance.
Nimekuwa yule wa ukianza yule mtu wewe unaniambia una insure ndege na una ndege.
So after general insurance, you can subdivide general insurance into 2. We have motor insurance and we have non-motor. Now, motor insurance is about motor vehicles, lorries, motorbikes, those kind of things. And when it comes to non-motors, we have fire, we have burglary in buildings, in businesses.
You have been making me think so much about burglary.
Yes.
What is it?
Burglary. Burglary is a forceful kind of theft. Yes, when someone comes and breaks in your house, that's burglary. You know, theft. Someone can leave something here, like this one. Then another lost guy decided to come and take this one. and moves out with it. Now that's theft. But now burglary, burglary, sorry. A burglary is, there's a forceful entry to that premises. Yes. That's what we call burglary.
Unakuja na bunduki akaniambia toa kila kitu nini.
That is robbery with violence. But burglary, wewe umeenda zako, kuna watu wamekuja wakavunja,
wakaingia tu kama hauyuko.
Wakavunja.
So kuna insurance ya pia hizo?
Ziko.
Yes, kwa najua. Nimekuwa tu nikisikia burglary lakini nashindwa hii nayo ni nini. So you are explaining to us.
Yes, there is now the burglary part of it. We insure aeroplanes, like you are saying. We also insure ships, marines, all those. We do personal accidents. We insure everything, medical insurance, aviation covers. Those are the aeroplanes and the like.
Wow.
We have several. We have all of them. Actually, do all of them.
Mimi ndakuuliza tu swali moja. Yes. Have you got a client mwenye amewekeza kwa ndege?
Yes. We have. And I don't, I could have shown you.
Sana. So,
niko now. I could have shown you an aeroplane's cover, an aviation cover.
Wow.
How it looks like. I'll do that at the end of this.
I'll show you. Nataka kuona hiyo. Unajua nasikianga naona ni kama
ziko
na ship pia.
Ziko.
Wow. Watu wako na pesa
watu wako na pesa. Yes, and I have prospects also. In that industry, aviation industry. Kuna wengi sana wana shida wakinipigia simu wananiambia I need a quotation for this kind of an aeroplane, this kind of ship. Goods in transit, that is movement of goods from point A to point B. You know, anything can happen on the way. So we do all that kind of covers.
Wow. Kwa sababu unajua hatuwezi peana kila kitu. There is no much time. Unajua pia lazima mtu akihitaji mambo mengi ya kukuta wewe mwenyewe. They should visit you and maybe get the knowledge that you are equipping them with about this profession. Maybe tukienda kumalizia. Do you offer job opportunities to those people that want to venture maybe into insurance? Maybe mtu aweze learn through what you're doing or maybe something like that? Yes.
Currently I have around 4 marketing executives. They're out in the field actually. They go, they do market, they market on behalf of the company. They bring me business and I pay them.
Okay.
We normally give opportunities to those people who feel like they can fit in this industry. Yes. Not everybody can fit actually. You'll see someone coming here saying, I need a job. You offer that one. Then the guy finds it a little bit complicated and decides to vanish.
Wow. So I don't want to ask any other question on that because I can see, hey, kampuni yako ni kubwa. Na iko na vitu zinavutia sana, mtu anaweza taka kuuliza maswali mingi sana. The more you giving me information, the more I'm becoming more curious. Tukimalizia, what is your advice to any person who wants to venture into the field ama mtu mwenye na wazo kama lenye ulikuwa nalo kuanzisha kampuni kama hii? Kwa sababu you know now the advantages and disadvantages of being in the insurance industry or being a professional in insurance. So maybe your advice. Sasa ukimwangalia pale sasa muongeleshe sasa yeye mwenyewe.
Now, to anybody who would like to venture into insurance brokerage or insurance business, my key, or rather my biggest piece of advice is patience. Patience is the key. You don't expect to venture into business today and reap millions the same day. So you need to to build up your network, to serve your clients well, to give yourself time for growth so that you can be this far. Yes.
Wow. Maybe if someone wants to get to you, how do they reach out to you?
They can call me via my personal number, 0725 208 114. Again, that is 0725 208 114. They can also get me through my our social media platforms. We have Facebook. We go there, look for Neil Insurance. I go to TikTok, you'll find Kaharan Neil. Go to Instagram, you'll find Kaharan Neil. Everywhere, Kaharan Neil.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Unajua sasa wewe tukiendelea kuongea wewe pia wewe ni mtu wa media.
Yes. Naweza ongea sana by the way.
So mimi nitaacha ufikishe hapo and thank you very much for inviting us.
Karibuni sana.
tutatafuta siku ingine.
Yes.
Sasa tukuje tuangazie kitu moja. You want to know about maybe life insurance.
Yes.
Tukuje tuongelee about life insurance.
Yes.
Kama tunataka ya gari tukuje tuongelee kuhusu gari.
Yes, yes.
Hivyo pole.
Yes, yes.
The first thing that we wanted to know it's about the profession itself.
Yes,
Iko
yes.
namna gani? Sasa tushaijua.
Yes,
If you have any question concerning insurance or being a professional in insurance, unaweza contact Kahara.
Yes.
Kahara Nil Insurance.
Yes.
Principal Officer.
Yes.
Hey, sasa nimeishika vizuri. So thank you very much.
Yes.
So guys, that was Kahara Nil Insurance Company, the Principal Officer or CEO. We are very privileged to have him here on set. So I don't have much to say. What I just tell you is that Kahara ametuambia, if you want to be successful in this field, you have to be patient. Thank you very much for watching. I'll make sure that you have subscribed, liked, shared, and comment as well. My name is Maina Wachira, and let us meet on the next episode.